Hi, how are you?
Ah!
I just want to do that. Hi, welcome to the inaugural first episode of the 10 Fun Things podcast. I'm here with Peter.
Hello!
Say hi. I'm Dimitri. Hi. And welcome to our thing where we will have 10 fun things every single episode. So help us God.
Yes, or we definitely won't either go very over or get distracted and talk on one for a long time, which may or may not be fun.
I'll never tell. So, what have you been thinking about lately?
Our fucking niche. What is our niche gonna be?
Our
I realized
niche.
every successful thing is supposed to have a niche, right?
Yes.
But what is ours? Funness, because I'm okay with that, but also how broad is fun?
Fun is anything you want it to be, so it is not a niche at all.
Exactly!
Just realize, okay.
Yes!
Well, what if it's fun with two Australian guys that are very short?
Two white males over the age of 20. The most
the most common demographic ever.
Woo!
Yay! We were born lucky. I don't know, whatever we want, man. Just have fun with it. We're not competing with people. We're just enjoying ourselves.
That's true. But
What's
it's
What's up?
like, I don't even know.
You just wanted to be like, oh.
No, the niche. Do we need a niche? I don't even think we need a niche.
Our niche
You're
is
right.
10 fun
Yeah.
things that we will never
my niche
deliver
is
on.
new. I say new or you because I meant
New.
you. No, it's you.
Me?
Yes, I'm doing this thing to purely impress you, no one else.
Really?
Yep, that's my niche now.
I'm
So long
doing
as-
this to purely impress them. I mean, you.
I don't care about you at all.
No, I've already earned your friendship. I don't need your approval.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm just doing it for fun.
You're my target audience, and I've already got it because apparently not apparently, I definitely am talking to
You're
you.
gonna be here every week, dude.
Woo! Yay!
Alright, that's awesome. Now,
niche settled.
niche settled. Now,
Dimitri is the niche.
I am the niche. I will be your niche if you
Niche.
pronounce it that way.
Niche.
I don't like people that pronounce niche.
Sounds like
Niche.
an itch. Like I have
Yeah.
an addiction.
Yeah.
Can't anymore.
No, but it wouldn't be here. It'd be like a hard to reach place. Like, my niche. Because it's a hard to reach thing. It's like an esoteric kind of. That's always interested me. Marketing is such a popular thing. It's like, whoa, marketing, the second oldest job ever. You try to sell people shit so you can get something out of it. But what gets me is you find a niche because they'll be interested in what you have to offer. Say I'm Scourge fan 79 and I analyze Sonic Archie comics. I don't know why I picked that voice. I don't know why I
It
picked
seems
Scourge
legit.
fan. Yeah. But
If you have that voice, please message us with that voice.
yeah, and I'm so sorry. I was not making fun of you. I was aroused. Yeah. No, but it's interesting. What I'm getting at is what makes the marketing different if it's a niche. So you would obviously have to appeal to the specific people. So you'd have to have knowledge of their culture or their group or what they're about.
Mm-hmm.
Which they all mean the same thing as what I just said.
Yeah,
but
basically.
you would actually have to care. You can't just go, like ads now. Here's a cool guy. Here's a hot girl. Here's a cool girl. Here's a hot guy. Or a various mix of these doing amazing things. Or here's just a funny joke. You know what I mean? You'd have to appeal specifically to them. Would that make it harder or would that make it easier to advertise?
The more specific you are, the more likely you are to get that group, though, right? Like that one person way out in Minnesota is very interested.
Fucking hate Minnesota.
I know literally nothing about it besides it's a state.
Same. I've just
Someone
decided.
hate there.
I'm not a hateful guy, so I need to pick something to hate. But go on with your thought.
The people in the state are fine, but that state itself,
Yeah.
that little patch of land,
The dirt. I hate the dirt in Minnesota.
it tastes different.
It's
yes, I
gross.
eat dirt.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
No.
You cool?
Yeah,
We cool?
it's-
I'm sorry.
It's part of the 5 major food groups. It's on top.
It's like protein.
Dairy, the wheat and stuff, which I feel like shouldn't be on there.
Grain, yeah. 'Cause it's just bread
What?
and shit.
Dirt is above grain.
Dirt is above grain.
Yes.
But it's still...
And it replaces meat. Meat was originally above grain, right? It's like It's above meat.
It's above meat.
It's replacing meat now.
Wasn't it weird? Grain was the biggest thing. Remember when we were kids and they'd like at school they'd come by and they'd be like, "Here's the food chart circle." Sorry, so you can see I'm doing a circle, not an ellipse. Anyway, no, they do the circle and it'd be like a pie chart and it would be like candy was the smallest and then
Was candy even on it?
Yeah, it would always have like you can have a little bit of junk food.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I don't remember that.
it would also include like oil and stuff which you need to cook. So I'm like,
Yum.
I'm Greek.
I'm just gonna inject it.
Yeah, we drink olive oil. But like, and grain was like the biggest section. It was like cereals, breads, rices, and all that. And I'm like, now that I've grown up, everyone tells me that's the worst stuff you can have.
The super processed white bread stuff.
Yeah. Well, okay, not just that, but like it had all kinds of grain.
Like nuts?
Yeah, like it. Oh, maybe. I don't know. This was 20 years ago from kindergarten. So
Whoa.
yeah, we're old, man. And that's coming from an old man. I'm proud of that. No, but like grain was like the big thing, and then came like dairy was the second smallest, and meat was like in the middle somewhere, and vegetables were like tied biggest or second biggest.
There was 5. Right? Oh, what's
Yeah.
candy? Like candy?
So bad stuff. Grain, meat,
Veggies, and what would the
veggies,
top
and
one?
dairy.
Oh, so dairy would be above meat. No,
Was
wait,
it?
dairy wasn't top. Veggies and fruit would 100% be the top.
I thought so. I remember grain being the biggest. Maybe it was like
Biggest.
a slice of the pie. Do you know what I mean?
That's so stupid.
Right?
I'm re-questioning everything. I don't remember this.
Don't you remember Healthy Harold?
Healthy Harold.
Do you not remember Healthy
Freaky
Harold?
giraffe. I don't know why people think giraffes are real.
They're not.
No, not. They're government spy drones. That's why their necks are so big.
Oh, that makes sense.
100%.
I thought they were vampires.
Coronavirus doesn't exist. It's just a ploy to get us to stay in home so they could change the giraffe's batteries because it's been a while.
Whoa, okay. Those are some long batteries. It's like long lasting. They use D batteries, and those never go out.
No, exactly.
You ever replaced a D battery?
I don't even think I've held the D. I have held the D
As if you
battery.
haven't. Yeah. I like remember when I was 9, I replaced a D battery, and I was like, all things come to an end.
What was the machine that needed replacing? The
It's like
giraffe.
the giraffe. Shut up! It's like just a red dot appear right here. That's just acne. No, I remember it was a stereo. We were an old school family. We used a lot of CDs. And
CDs need a D battery?
well, the stereo that used them, it had just used 2 D batteries.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I was like, I just remember having this profound like moment of all things come to an end.
Whoa. Wait.
Suffering is in vain.
Are these like the
No, these are the round tube.
round?
C's are the rectangles.
What's the massive thick ass battery that looked like a brick?
You're holding like
Yeah, no, that's how big it
they're
was.
that
I'm not even
big.
kidding. Like,
I have no idea. Get in the comments. I have no idea.
my dad used to have like 3 in a cupboard at all times. That like one would disappear, then it would get replaced. But I don't know what the fuck he was using it for.
Your dad is the Zodiac killer.
He killed people with the battery.
He just beat them. That's why no one could find the weapon.
He was charged with battery.
I hate you. I'll get salt from your pantry. Get charged with assault.
Two peanuts were walking in the park. One was
assaulted.
assaulted.
It's a terrible joke. What are you, nuts? I hate myself. I so deeply hate every decision I've made that led me to that joke.
Please like and subscribe for more great content like this.
Yeah, do you want to hear us talk about batteries for another hour? Stay tuned.
I like the episode where they talked about batteries for a long time.
Going in for surgery, little Timmy? Alright, I actually had some stuff prepared that I didn't want to talk about.
Yes.
And I forgot one of them because I can swear, right? Fuck,
Yes.
I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, so the first thing is Canthal Tilt.
What's that?
Okay, so I was on Reddit, and it was on Are Murdered by Words. And some guy, they were talking about, it was against incels, and it was about, yeah, I know, exactly, classic. What else would I look at?
They are the superior race.
They are, yeah. Bow down to them. That's 100% true. If you ever talk to a girl, you're a Chad. And you deserve to be put
Even
down.
looked at a girl.
Yeah, exactly. Smelling their seat is all you can. I read a thing about that. This guy was like, I sniffed a girl's, like the seat a girl sat on, and then she called the cop because of course she would. That's so freaky. And he was proud about not getting processed because it's like there's no law against it. Ha ha ha! And he fucked up.
What the fuck?
It's gross. But from one creepy thing to another.
Yes.
So this guy was talking about, this girl's not hot because she has a negative canthal tilt. And then the comment was like, oh yeah, dude, I was almost turned on by this girl. Thank God you pointed out this eye thing. I'll go back to my basement and jack off alone. Which I thought was hilarious. But it got me curious. I'm like, what's this canthal tilt that could make someone be like, oh, that's a disgusting person? They went from hot to disgusting straight away. So it's just basically, see your eyes? See how you have the corner here and the corner here?
Yes.
Basically, the canthal tilt is just the ratio to which they're put.
What?
So basically, like, say this is my left eye. A positive canthal tilt is if this is low, the inside, the medial one here is lower than the lateral one here. Right? And then a neutral is if they're equal, and then negative is if this one is above this one.
Whoa.
Right? So you have a positive canthal tilt. And I'm not looking in a mirror right now because I'm staring into your beautiful, beautiful green greys. I hate people it's like, I love your baby browns. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Green greys.
Yeah, green greys. No, but like, yeah, and I think I have a positive one too. But like, the connotation is just, like, positive and negative doesn't mean good or bad. It just means, like, just the angle, like the degrees above the axis.
What the fuck kind of eyes did this lady have? Does it like go so negative that they just flip the other way?
But then she just had normal eyes.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sure they were like, if it's like incel culture and it was like proper, like a hardcore one, then it probably was like 1 degree. And I'm sure she looked just like any other human being. But then like it got me curious, so I looked into it and researched, and it was like the main thing about it is it's just aesthetic. Like you look younger if you have a positive one.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because like the skin would sag down, and then you would look like you have a negative one, and that looks like I'm doing an Asian eyes. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be a racist. So that's like a representation of youth and also femininity, apparently. Femininity. Because the first thing I looked up just canthal tilt, and one of the first things was a transgender group in the UK, which I thought was interesting. I'm like, oh, UK, okay, cool, I'll click on it. And it was like a surgery that apparently makes you look more feminine.
By moving your...
So giving you a positive canthal tilt. Canthal. You think
culture.
canthal. Anyway, yeah. It was just really interesting that it's such a minor thing that you don't even think... It's like that They're Everywhere Thursdays thing I'm trying to get going. It's something you never notice, and it's everywhere, apparently.
I don't think I've ever paid attention to the angle of people's eyes.
Neither have I. It's never crossed my mind. No one's ever mentioned it until
then
fucking Reddit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna judge. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna get a ruler now. I'm gonna go around with like a tape measure on one of the... Is it a protractor? No, protractor's right. No, I can still use a protractor. I will get a protractor because it's pointy, so if it's not the right angle, I can...
Just sharpen the round part, like, you don't need those eyes. Yeah. No, yeah, you can do like a level. Is that what you were getting at?
Yeah, that thing with the bubble.
Yeah, but it's just a bizarre... But I get it, though, because everyone has things that they don't like about themselves or that they like about themselves. It's just all personal. Like, you are a gorgeous human being and love everything about yourself. But then us normals are
You're far from normal.
Thank you. I'm abnormal. Thank you.
I mean that in a good way.
Thanks.
The abnormally perfect.
Oh, dude.
You're so perfect, it's weird.
Dude, did my mom pay you the $20 this week? Hey.
Say that shit.
Thanks, man. She's been paying you like $20 ever since year 8 just to like make you be my friend. Who
told you?
That's like $1,000 a year, dude. We've been friends.
It's pretty good money. I've invested all of it.
Yeah, we've been friends for like more than 10 years now.
Yaha. We've almost been out of school for nearly 10 years.
Yeah, you don't.
Think about that.
Don't.
We are old fucks now.
Please don't. Stop.
The oldest fucks that ever did.
I don't like it. And it's bold of you to assume I fuck. So thank you. Yeah, it's just interesting. But would you do plastic surgery?
I would do you, yes.
I would do you 100%. I don't think people want to see us just like randomly flirt all the time.
Hello, welcome to the 10 Fun Things podcast. So we now just flirt, that's the fun part, and then sometimes fuck each other.
Yeah. We find 10 ways to flirt with each other. And fuck each other. Anyway, my mum might watch this. This would be great.
Yay!
Yeah, I love you, mum.
Also, do you know how much Pornhub pays?
No!
It's like $1,000 a week if you like 3 videos.
Like you put 3 videos out a week?
I should look into it more, but that was my understanding. Like if you consistently do 3 videos, they will pay you $1,000.
Okay, like week, just consistently.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Right?
That's really interesting. Why would...
I don't remember reading how long the videos have to be.
Yeah.
Like it's just a slideshow of dick pics enough.
Just dicks wearing different costumes. Like, this little piggy went to the vagina. This where it was like, oh, huff and puff. And it feels racy. I'm going to stop now. But you get my bit. And my bit. But, really? How much money do they make off the porn then?
A lot.
Yeah, because they wouldn't just pay you $1,000 if they're not getting something out of it.
Yeah, they're one of the most visited sites on all of internet. I want to know, who gets more traffic? YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or Pornhub?
I think Facebook would be at the bottom.
The bottom?
Just because, like, I feel like Facebook's seen as an older person thing now.
Yeah.
And I just don't see it being as popular because, like, you don't even have Facebook.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember the last time I opened the app, to be honest.
Good.
So I only have it for Messenger. So that's, I think, Facebook at the bottom. And then Twitter because Nazis. Yeah. And what was the other 2 options? YouTube and Pornhub?
Yes.
I want to be funny and say Pornhub first, but I want to be
let's Google.
real and say
let's give out
YouTube up here and Pornhub a distant second.
Most visited website 2020.
Oh, dude, people are locked in because of COVID, though. Ooh. Were people wanking more? Or
Google, fair. I forgot Google.
Google doesn't count, though. That's just like search engine shit.
Whoa. Okay, Google is 17.36 billion visits last year. YouTube, the second, was 3.85.
That wasn't even close.
Not even. I mean, still, like, whoa.
Okay.
Then Facebook
Uh-huh.
is 3.67 billion. Amazon, which makes sense for last year because everyone needed to get shit without leaving, so 3.26 billion. Wikipedia, I forgot about Wikipedia.
Dude, I put Facebook at last, so like I'm already wrong, dude.
Wikipedia 2.97, Yahoo 1.69, and then Pornhub 1.3.
That's way lower than I thought. Yeah, but like, if you get the shame after you jack off, you probably just wouldn't go back on it again. But you'll Google like a bunch of things a bunch of times.
Why am I so horny?
Yeah. What is wrong with me? Can masturbation cure my loneliness? Yeah, and you'd like Google something several times a day. You'd look up YouTube a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably Facebook, like you wake up in the morning, you check your social media and shit. Yeah, that's fair.
Then after Pornhub is Reddit at 1.15 billion, Twitter on 885.81 million, Instagram is number 10 at 8.28.19 million, and then the rest I don't
How does it feel to be on a sinking ship then? Because you don't have Facebook, which is super high, but you have Instagram.
Number 10.
Number 10. Do you still look at people to see if they have fetal alcohol syndrome?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't fully remember what it looks like now. Like round face.
Flat face as well, I think.
Yeah.
Like your cheeks a bit out.
Yeah. And a broader nose.
Yes. And your eyes are sunken a little bit?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, which is probably like one person, because I'm not going to pretend to be a smart guy that's teaching anyone anything.
Also, we don't have that many viewers.
Yeah. It's like Tomas will know. Sorry for saying his real name. And Mom won't. And that'll be it.
Go on, darling. Please teach us.
Teach us. Yeah, so fetal alcohol syndrome is, as the name implies, if you have a fetus inside you, hopefully you're impregnated and you're not just eating fetuses, and you drink alcohol, it will cause their physical appearance and development to change and probably suffer if we're being completely honest, and that can lead to a different appearance. So they might have, as we described, sunken in eyes, broader nose, flatter, rounder face, which I only have because I'm overweight.
You're beautiful.
Love. And was there anything else that they would have had? I think the eyebrows thin.
I know nothing about the eyebrows, but maybe.
Every photo I've seen, they have thin eyebrows, but they always use like the white blonde baby. They never use like a really European guy, so you could like really see the changes. So maybe, it might be that they're just okay. It might not be eyebrows, then, but that other stuff we described.
So if you're looking at baby pictures, maybe the eyebrows just haven't grown yet.
Don't tell people I'm stupid like that. 10 people are watching this. You can't be fucking me like that. Anyway.
It's like an Among Us lobby.
Holy shit. Except someone keeps leaving before I can hit play the game.
Because they ain't getting imposter.
Oh, I hate it. But I do that too, man. I want to be imposter every time I play that game. It's fun.
So you leave them?
I never leave, though. I'll play the game.
Good.
But remember how I got like 7 times in a row imposter?
No.
In one night. No, well, not in a row, but 7. Remember we were playing...
You were hogging it.
Yeah, it was great, and I have not gotten it since. It took like 3 months before I got it again. And I kept playing like all the time, just trying to make it happen. So
you used up all your imposter rounds on that one night.
No, don't tell me that. I don't like that. It's more fun to be the imposter. You get to murder.
Sneakily. I like the slasher game mode.
Is the slasher game mode?
No, the hide and seek one. But like the imposter's vision's super low and everyone else is super high, but then everyone can like talk. And you're like, I'm coming! Is what the crewmates say to each other because they're hiding electrical and jack each other off.
Hot.
Yes.
That is a fun way. I think I played that once. It was good. But you can't. It's hard to like expect like effective teamwork, I guess, from a bunch of strangers online.
Yes.
If you're not playing with your friends.
Yes.
Because I remember
public lobbies. Oh my god.
The one guy tried to make it happen. Like he was just very clear. Like we're playing hide and seek. These are the rules. And no one listened, so he did it like 2 more times in caps. And then everyone that was ignoring was like, "That's rude." It is like, I'm gonna play a game this way. Is that so wrong? Pick another public lobby then. You know. I felt bad for him or her. Or his name was I Have a Giant. And then star.
Yep.
Star. 4 stars. So
I like how you remember that.
Or because it just because you can't swear in the thing, so it made me laugh. I was like, you can't. I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say.
But
yeah, that's a swear word. Anyway, what else? Did you have anything else prepared?
I'm prepared.
Yes.
Prepared.
I want to hear because you always hit me with these interesting facts that I've never heard of. Like you told me about tardigrades.
Whoa, we can talk about tardigrades.
Tardigrades are freaking awesome. They're gross.
How are they gross? They're so cute.
I hate looking at the faces of insects and like little things.
It's not little. Okay, it is a little thing.
It's
not an insect though.
It's not. I know, but I just hate because everything under the sea and everything that's really small is just horrifying.
It probably comes out of your sink. It's not just in the sea. It's like any
cool.
body of water.
I'll drink them.
No! Help me!
It's fine. They can survive space.
Oh, I don't know how much pH they can survive. I wonder if they'll live in your stomach.
Holy shit.
Different. Maybe that's their one weakness.
Oh, I would love that. Just specifically my stomach only.
Everyone else, they're fine.
As like we're overrun, they're like, drink all the water you can, or you'll die, or we'll die. Whatever. I doesn't know. Yeah, tardigrade's pretty cool.
I think they can survive 200 degrees Celsius heat.
Okay.
As well, like -20, so like way below freezing.
Yeah.
Plus in space and way too much radiation for whatever reason. But also, why have they evolved to be like this? When did they ever need to survive that much radiation or heat? When did the Earth get up to 200 degrees? So they were like, oh, you know what? We better survive this just in case.
We better prep. What if they're like the doomsday preppers of animals?
All the evolution points.
They're just getting ready. Instead of like soup and guns, they're just like strengthening their body. They just go into the sauna every day to get
I can take this.
Yeah, do it. Teddy got up to 250 last week. I can do it too. Yeah, no, they just creep me out. It's like ant faces, man. I just can't. Ant faces creep me the fuck out.
All of them.
Yeah.
Have you seen leafcutter ants?
No.
I
never will.
Their mandibles are like 2 centimeters long on each one.
Terrifying.
And the people around where the leafcutters lives, I think it's around the Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
I should look that up to be more accurate. But yeah, believe it's around Amazon. Some of the people, they used it as their sutures. Like when they had an open wound, they'll get like a leafcutter ant because it would go into the skin a little bit to seal it, break the body up, and it would stay there so they could heal.
Fuck off, that's awesome.
Very metal. It's like, yes, bite me.
That's so... Does the bite have a lot of venom or pain?
No. Oh, pain probably.
It's like a regular...
Non-anesthetic needle, basically.
That's a fair point. How big are leafcutter ants, though? Because if they got 2 centimeter long mandibles, they're fairly big.
Yeah, like...
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd rather bleed out. I don't want to touch them.
No, don't touch me.
Can someone else do it? I don't want to. I can have a thick glove so I won't feel it move. You know when you get a big bug and you hold the paper underneath the cup to get rid of it and you can feel it crawling on your hand and you're like, ah. I hate him. I hate him so much.
Have you heard of the cicadas lately?
We went hiking, remember?
Yeah, they're so pretty. There was one outside today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little baby one, but also it's not a baby because some of them are 17 years old.
Oh, holy shit, yeah. That's really weird.
Very weird to think about. I found that out when I was 10. I'm like, the cicadas I see are older than me.
That's pretty crazy.
Yes.
So how long do they... So they're 17 years underground, and then they finally come out, and do they molt once they come out?
Yes, when they get the wings. They're like normal grubs when they're under, so they eat roots from trees and stuff, with the sap.
And then they come out?
Yes. And then they get their wings... And then they just spend the next 2 weeks to a month trying to fuck, and then they die.
Nice. So is the buzzing sound them calling out for a mate, or is it them fucking?
No, whoa!
Could it be both?
Yeah, it could be both. Why not just make
that?
Mates, he's so happy. He's just like, finally!
Yes! Bzz, bzz. Yeah, bzz, bzz! Say my name. Bzz.
And in North America, there's 3 different species of a thing called the peridological cicada, I think, and they come out. One of the species is every 3 years, one is every 5 years, and one is every 7 years. Like a big boom, because that way, because it's an odd number, they hardly ever all come out at the same time. So because predators like birds and all that know that there's going to be a big boom of insects, so instead of them all getting wiped out at once, because it's every other year that there's a big run, that at least one of the species will survive. It's they planned it.
That's interesting.
Super cool.
But then how many years would it take for them to all 3 of them to come out at once?
Wouldn't be 45.
Every 45
right?
years? Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself that I did that math.
Good on you, dude.
Lie.
I was I skipped 45. I was I can't be 45, that's dumb. Oh, this shows what I know. Same math group! Woo! Boom. That's so crazy. Why would they evolve to
do that? Because it makes must have been taking years for them to do the thing, but it's consistently for that species every 3 years, consistently every 5.
So they reached an equilibrium for them. But then I don't know. I'm gonna name the bug Terry as well.
Terry, yep, do it.
But imagine all the bugs getting slaughtered because they don't have that cycle of rebirth.
One got very
lazy.
He's
I'm just gonna hide in here, and then he finally can't take it anymore, and he comes out, and then his kids keep doing that. They take after their father, and then they just keep, and then they finally reach 3 years. It's just the bugs being lazy and scared, and fine, 3 years is the max. We won't go longer than that. They go fight with their wife or their mother. You know what I mean?
Mom, bring me more chicken tendies.
Can I have the tea with the nice biscuits, please? Okay, so every 3, 5, and 7 years. That's super cool. Do they look really distinct?
Not that I remember.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. It's really crazy, dude. There's a lot of crazy stuff. Like, okay, camera obscura.
Yes.
All right.
Teach me.
Okay, I don't know much. We can make one. We'll make one day. It'll be fun. But basically, it's the pinhole camera effect. Yeah, so it has a name. Camera obscura. If you don't know, and I only learned like a few days ago, if you have like a sheet that's held taut, and on the other side of it is complete darkness, if you poke a tiny little hole in the middle, the rays of light won't properly get refracted since this opening is so small, at least to my knowledge, I could be wrong. And so they kind of just go straight through. And if you hold up a screen on the other end, it'll show you an accurate image of what's happening on the other side of that sheet.
So cool.
Yeah, because the light rays just go right through. But it's really interesting because you could imagine, what would be really cool is if someone did like a play like that.
Ooh.
So complete darkness, and then on the screen there's like a pinhole. But I would imagine it wouldn't work with that well.
It's upside down though, right?
Yeah, so they can just act upside down.
Duh.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Is it upside down or back reversed?
My understanding was upside down.
Maybe it's upside down.
Because it's like the light's going like down.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's going that way. It's going that way. So it'd be upside down and reversed. Yeah. Interesting.
Making it more complicated.
That would be an awesome like detective novel like thing to have. Like the Lord of the Manor has been acting most peculiar. He's been walking upside down as an apparition of light. My men fear this castle. We shall not stay. And then Sherlock Holmes walks in with his big dick and is like, camera obscura. And then just like cuts down all the sheets and the guy's just standing there in the corner looking
naked.
weird. Yeah. Of all the things, why were you naked? I like being watched. He's just an exhibitionist and that's all he wanted to be. That's all. That's really weird. Camera obscura. Okay, I feel really bad now that it's upside down.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I hope it's not, because I would use that in a plot. Yeah, dude.
Sure. This is why Google was the most visited website.
Yeah, because dickheads with podcasts. That's why.
Camera obscura direction?
I'm so upset that I can't remember the other thing, because I was so excited about it.
Yeah, it is upside down. I don't know if it's back to front, but it's definitely at least upside down.
Well, that's so cool. I stick to my...
It's walking on the roof.
Yeah, my walking on the roof thing. Maybe that's where the myth of Dracula happened.
Ah.
Yeah. There's like you can go like a historical comedy where he's like not a vampire, but people keep thinking he is, and he just has to make up convoluted ways about it. Oh, look at him walk on surfaces. Camera obscura. He's drinking blood. It's just tomato juice that he like has a straw up his sleeve. They'll never know.
Have you heard of Phantasmagorica? It's I think another type of camera obscura.
Mm.
It's when seances, I'm saying that with quotation marks because they're bullshit. Yes, bullshit. Part of the way to get people to give them money was they would do like a camera obscura thing, but like pretend it was a ghost. So do like weird, fancy optical illusion things. Oh, yeah. And the term for that when you were trying to make a ghost is phantasmagoria, which is such a fun word to say, but it's like a scam.
Oh.
So
I don't know. I like that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. It's just I'm a big fan of technology. I don't want to be in the past where there's no technology or bad medicine and stuff. Fuck that. I'm sure our ancestors were just as smart as us. Don't want to live that life.
What did they used to believe? The four
Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
No,
because that's real.
That's real, 100%.
Yeah.
Famine.
Yeah.
Right now, plague.
Death.
Definitely plague.
Death is
What
a
was
myth.
the last one? War.
Famine, pestilence, and death. Anyway, the four what? Four humors?
Yes!
How cool is that, right? That's like the best thing. But that leads me to think, like, why do we have so many teams of four? Like the Ninja Turtles?
the Battletoads?
Battletoads? Wait, are there 4 Battletoads? I thought there were only 3. There's only three, I'm pretty
I'm the fourth now.
You're the
I'm
fourth.
part toad.
I am Froggy.
Rip off my face and
And then there's just a skull underneath, because that's not how faces work. I think I got this. I used to watch a lot of Cracked. It's a YouTube channel, and they also a magazine. But they fired a lot of their stuff, which was really sad.
Oh.
Yeah, like they were doing really well. Like they were killing it, getting super popular. They had great shows and stuff. And just everyone got axed.
Ouch.
Yeah. A lot
I
of...
hate getting an axe to the face.
Dude, I would hate that too.
What a way to go.
It's like I just moisturized. What the fuck? But no. So they and I remember watching this video where they talked about that. Like they were bringing up the Ninja Turtles, Sex in the City, the four girls, and there's like the sensitive or like emotional type, like Raphael, who's like he's not.
He's a big baby.
He kind of is a big baby, but he's also like he takes it out of his anger. That's how it manifests it. And then there's Leonardo, who's like driven by will and honor and all that malarkey. Then there's the super smart one, who's like kind of sensitive in a way, but like more focused on intellect and stuff. And then there's the fucking hilarious
Cowabunga,
dude. I'm from the 90s. What up? Oh man, I was so upset when Bart Simpson stole my catchphrase.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shell. He didn't even say it right. But like, yeah. So the four humors, they used to believe that, and if you had too much blood in you, then there was a problem. And black bile and yellow bile and snot, which was the other one.
Too much blood.
Yeah.
Your skin is not pale enough.
Yeah. What the
we
fuck,
must
dude?
fix this.
What do you hate vampires or something? Team Edward for life. Yeah, like they put leeches on you to cure shit.
Didn't one of the presidents die of that?
Did one of them die of
I think someone was like, no, you had too much blood. Just keep giving him leeches. Leechify this man.
I think was it maybe a Roman emperor had that too though?
As well.
I feel like that's a thing.
Speaking of Roman empires.
Yes.
Emperors.
Which we always
empires, are. Yes, 24/7.
24/7.
Wasn't there one who was like a prankster and one time got a catapult, filled it with money, and then shot it out? But then the second time he used venomous snakes. Because he got like, everyone was like, oh yeah, money again. And then just fucking snakes flying at your goddamn face.
Ooh. Was it Nero?
No.
Because he's a big swinging dick. That's something you do.
Maybe.
Oh. I really admire... Admire's the wrong word. I would never want to meet any of these people. But I really admire, like, the rich, powerful people that go insane. There's just something... Like, going mad with power is just a whole new level than just going mad.
It's the only way to do it.
Yeah. You ever been mad without power? No one listens to you. No, but seriously, like... Just eccentric rich people are amazing. Like, even powerful... What's that president that used to beat people with a stick?
What?
Andrew Jackson. Okay, 9th or 13th president. I don't give a fuck. We're Australian. But like, his middle name, his like nickname was, he was like Andrew Hickory Jackson. His middle name wasn't Hickory because that was his middle name. Because who has a middle name that's Wood? Fucking, I'm Oak. No, it's dumb. His name is Hickory because he used to have a hickory cane that he'd beat the shit out of people with.
Holy fuck.
Yes!
Why did he beat people up?
Because he's fucking insane!
What was the reason? Just, hey, you're looking at me weird.
Yeah. He hired someone to dig underground because he thought there were mole people down there.
Did he find them?
No!
He just didn't try hard enough.
No.
They're out there.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to be found, man. The Morlocks have way better, like, technology than we do.
Morlocks?
Yes, that's the term.
Is it?
Yeah, that's like the, like, sci-fi fantasy term for, like, underground people.
I love it. I want to meet one.
I think the X-Men had a comic series about them.
What?
It's about ugly mutants.
Oh, no.
Genuinely, they just like don't look good, so they're like, well, we're the Morlocks now. We're gonna live in Chicago.
Underground or just
like in the sewers and shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they see the Ninja Turtles?
I don't think so because they're New York and they're Chicago.
Yeah. Other side of the
deep dish pizza. Nick from New Girl. John Mulaney. Hannibal Buress. That's it. That's all I have. I don't know anything about Chicago. Except their pizza does look nice. I would try. I don't know if New York or Chicago is better. I'd try them both.
Dude, the size of pizzas at New York, one slice is like the size of my fucking head.
Yeah, you've been to America. I keep forgetting that. So they were like, what was America like? Because that's like the stereotypical, like, protagonist country. Like, you know what I mean?
Whenever
like,
aliens come to visit.
Yeah, it's always... Unless the movie's made in another country, then it's always America. So, like, what's the deal?
Other countries don't want to make alien movies because they don't visit there.
Yeah, that's true. Aliens never visit. But, like, okay, what was your impression of America? Like, first as a whole and then, like, specific places. I'm, like, curious about it.
I hate the fucking tipping system. The people, fine. All the buildings, super pretty. But the fucking tipping system, it still makes no goddamn sense.
How does it work?
You have to do math when you go out and eat a meal.
Which you just proved you're really good at.
No, I hate it. It doesn't matter. When I go out to eat, I'm switching my brain off. I am not fucking doing like, oh, how much do I need to give this person because they did an excellent job. The people should just pay them fucking living wage. Here in Australia, we have the government standard tax of consistently 10%. So we don't need to like keep changing prices of shit because we know it's always going to be 10%. Which means so also in America, when you pick up something from the store, they like in Japan.
They don't have GST before.
No. So it changes. So then you like get your money ready thinking I'm going to save time and help this person out. And they're like, oh, actually it's 50 cents more.
And you have to like fish out 50 more cents.
Also, they don't have $1 coins.
Do they not?
No, they have $1 bills, but like bills are in like the note section. You don't want to flip through the note section. You just like if it's something cheap, you just want to throw coins.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Here we have $1 and $2 coins, and it's way better.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, they have $2 notes as well. Cameron showed me.
Yes.
Is that true? That's a real thing.
They are like
very rare.
Not very,
but
like,
not common.
Yeah, they don't have a section for it in their tills.
Oh.
But like everyone also has one because when they see it, they're like mine.
Ooh,
I have a $2.
Yeah, I have, dude. I keep money sometimes just cause I have a $5 New Zealand note, which looks like our 50.
Ooh.
Cash. Wait, I like a cash.
Moolah.
Yeah, but like it looks like a 50. So if I'm ever strapped for cash, I might just try and like send it out as a 50. That's all the money in my wallet, but. Congratulations, me.
I mean, they are like 10 times our currency, right? So it is 50.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's
100%. You just tell the person that. Don't let them Google.
Yeah, don't let them know. It's only worth $2 more.
It looks like a 50 because it is.
It is a 50. Yes. The zero just wasn't printed. And it says New Zealand because Commonwealth. Anyway, no, but like so. Everything was fine. It was mainly the tipping system that bothered you.
Yes.
But surely there was something else that you were like not even bad. Like you were just like, oh, that's interesting. Like remember we went to Japan and there was that sign that was like, why don't you eat raw eggs like a man? Or why don't you eat what I provide? Yo, that chicken is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I hope we still have a photo of it.
Yeah, I had it somewhere.
I hope that business is still doing okay.
Oh, it damn well better be.
Better like. I would not mind if that became like the new McDonald's. Just every like couple meters, there's a new sign of that.
just Yo's chicken.
Yo's chicken. Eat what I provide.
What? That was the funniest thing. But yeah, like anything that stuck out in your head, because you notice really interesting things that I will always miss.
So we just notice different things.
Yeah.
Different.
And yours happen to be interesting.
We went to what's it? The Everglades near Miami.
Yeah.
Which is one of the only places in the world that has alligators and crocodiles.
Oh.
And it is super pretty there. So wild alligators, it was crazy.
It's not a swamp, is it?
It's basically a swamp.
Clear water? Or
no, you can't see the bottom. Can't see shit.
Okay.
No, it's.
You said Everglade. That sounds like fresh and green.
No, don't drink that
water.
Don't drink that water. It's Gatorade because it's filled with gator piss.
For some reason, it's still blue. I don't get that. It's blue flavored Gatorade.
Blue is the best flavor.
Why is blue a flavor? Couldn't they have just gone blueberry or blue raspberry or it's lemonade. Why is it blue? It's blue lemonade. There you go. It's done. Just add another word. I can go on all day about this. Gatorade is like the most frustrating company, like in terms of marketing, because it works. But it's
it's a pretty blue, and it tastes good.
Oh, I don't know. I don't drink it. I just hate it from as a principle. I don't drink it. I don't know.
Powerade?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you drink Powerade?
No.
Really? Neither of them?
I don't drink energy drinks or sports drinks.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
sports
like
drink.
I'm in both.
There's like no caffeine in it, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. Should look. Definitely still full of sugar though.
I like Pocari Sweat.
That
I'll
is
go to the
fucking
Asian store and
delicious.
get that.
That is
That's
so
what I love.
goddamn good.
Yeah, it's the best.
Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan and Japan. You know what?
Japan, yes.
You made it. You get a shout out too. So Pocari Sweat is just like a lemonade-y sports drink. That's not lemonade at all. It just has the slight taste of lemon, but it feels so refreshing.
So refreshing.
It's really good. I remember drinking it when we were walking 10 hours straight to just see this one thing. And Jordan's like, "You guys are gonna love it," and we're like,
stocked up on it.
"Yeah."
So fucking good.
It felt like an ad. You know when they like have the drink moment where it's like,
do it again, but get into the mic.
"Oh, I ran out of water."
Oh,
but
no.
I'll fake it.
Yeah, pretend. They need to hear. Bye, Pocari Sweat.
Welcome to my ASMR. I hate those, by the way. I don't hate them, they make me uncomfortable.
Well, the funniest one I saw was mean Starbucks employee takes your order.
How is that not a sexual thing?
It's like, what the fuck do you want? Are you ordering that again, are you?
You fat fuck. You'll never accomplish your dream. But like, that's a sexual thing. I'm gonna die on that hill.
100%.
That is a
The
sexual
massage ones.
Or the haircut ones as well.
I haven't seen the haircut.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just someone that's behind you. I was gonna say usually a girl, but like I haven't seen them all. I wouldn't know. But like they'll just stand behind you and they'll be like, okay, here's what I'm gonna use, and they get through the basic stuff, and it's just them touching you and like slowly just massaging your head and stuff. And I'm like,
but you don't actually get the massage.
yeah, but it's
It's-
like the hearing of it. You know what I mean?
Maybe I just don't have it.
You know, it's not like you're not into it. You know what I mean?
Not into it, but also apparently it's like only certain people can feel it.
Oh,
it's like
really?
Yeah, it's a thing in your ear that like I'm so bullshitting right now, but I am.
I was
sure,
like believing you the whole time.
I am sure only some people have it. Like
Our prime minister's a leprechaun. Like I would believe you. I have no idea. Yeah. So you're sure?
yes, that only some people that don't fully know the science behind, but like it does something in their brain that makes it feel good,
Oh,
like
okay.
extra.
Like, but okay, because I'm gonna die on the hill that it's a fetish, like 100%.
I mean,
Is it sexual?
I mean,
Or is
everything
it
sexual.
just feels
I will
good?
die on that hill.
You will die on the hill that everything is
sexual.
sexual. There is nothing that does not give me an erection. Peter, 2020, 2021. Oh
Yeah.
shit, the year's changed. Oh, hate.
That changed.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
I like change, but like time is passing.
Time is passing.
I can't be that youthful scamp anymore.
You're still. We haven't reached our peak. 30 is supposed to be peak, right?
Yeah, it goes by 5 years every 5 years.
So
Yes.
35.
Yeah, so the 30-year-olds are saying that, but then like well-meaning 35-year-olds are gonna be like, actually, it's 35. I'm better than I've ever been in
And
years.
I'm looking forward to when I'm 40.
Yeah, and then the 40-year-olds will be like, yeah, 40's great. And then it'll keep going, and then like the 85s will look forward, and all the 90-year-olds are dead. So no one can help them out. Yeah, all people will die, except my grandparents. We're gonna live forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Would you live forever?
Yeah, 100%.
Thought about it?
Yeah.
What's your reasoning?
My reasoning is like we don't. If I could have an exit option, just cause there's a lot of things I feel like I like learning stuff, but I'm also incredibly lazy and unmotivated. If I eliminate the like time factor and like the emotional negativity of you will fail, it's like, well, I can't fail. I have all the time in the world,
I will eventually. Might take a million years.
but I will be a great florist. Yes, you know what I mean. Like, I learn every instrument, I just like the idea of being able to enjoy yourself. And since there's so many things in the world, at least for a very long time, you're always going to have some form of challenge in your life. So if that's the thing that's stopping you, well, you'll have it for a long time, and then you can use your exit option if you must. But you think of all the people you can meet.
100%, and they're still being born.
Yeah.
Constantly keep meeting new people.
100%. I mean, you'll lose people, and that will be very sad. And
what if they could live forever?
Then awesome. I just want to live in a different galaxy than my family, so I don't have to see them every day. Kidding, love you. Nah, but like, you know what I mean. Like, I think 100%. Yeah, I would 100% live forever, or at least for a very long time.
Yes, me too.
If I had to concede,
I do like. Well, would you if you don't have the exit option?
Like live till the death of the universe, and then forever after that.
Yeah, why not? Let's assume the Big Bounce theories, right? Which is the reverse. So universe, gravity crunch takes over. Yes, and then it bounces back. So it's like an extension to the Big Crunch.
So and then another universe is born.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
And you survive. You create it. You're like,
hell yeah! I blasted my pecs for a millennium for this. I'm ready. I don't know. Yeah, probably. But like, I'm thinking of that now as like immortal. Like, I'm mortal. Is what I mean. Not immortal. Like I'm a mortal man. So I'm thinking of like that'd be awesome. Maybe an immortal person would be like, oh, this fucking sucks.
I've done this 4 million times already. Just end me.
Jesus. Thank you. I've made another $1 billion. Great. I think you always just want more or better. You know what I mean? I think it's because it's our I think it's a survival strategy. That's why a lot of humans find it hard to be happy now that we've got like a lot of our daily needs met.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a thing. Like it's like the reason a lot of people in the past are so comfortable. Like that stereotype of like back in my day from the really old people that are like, we had to do this, and this and that. And it's like, yeah, you had no other choice though. Like if you're in my situation, you'd be the same way. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
You're not intrinsically a different human being. You were just born in a different time. And I think that colours our opinion of things we don't understand. We're like, well, I have this experience, but well, this is an entirely different experience you don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Because of the internet, all the experience are being constantly shoved in your face, so it's always like that I'm missing out on something.
Yes. You get to see the experience without experiencing it.
Yes.
Which is why I love porn so much, because virgin. I had to build up to a joke. I can't be sincere for 1 minute. I don't know why.
Please help me.
Help me. No, but yeah, like it's. I like that though, because you can think from other points of view.
But seeing all the different experiences.
Yeah, because it's like, because for every like 99 people that are like, my life's amazing, it's perfect, I use social media to show off how sick I am. I don't know why that was my finale. I didn't like it. Apparently I don't like a lot of things. No, there's always going to be at least one person in one field that's going to be like, well, here's my honest experience. I had difficulties with this, but I keep doing it because I like this. You know what I mean? And those experiences are the best because you get a raw, unfiltered view. So not only do you get information, knowledge that's maybe a bit more accurate, it's still biased to the person. You still get you get to see the whole spectrum of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because whenever someone, maybe I'm just a suspicious person, but maybe whenever someone comes up with anything that's like, this thing will change your life. Everything will be better once you do this thing. This only has net positives.
Scientology.
Yeah, exactly. That's real though.
That's Xenu.
Xenu will catch me on his ship. I have not given 200 million space credits
for nothing
and given up my Air Jordans.
Not the Air Jordans.
I know. To not go on Xenu's ship. Speaking of religions then, how do you feel about an afterlife happening? Being a thing, rather.
As in, do you think it's real or do I want one?
Do you want one? Your thoughts on the matter, not.
I too would like to be immortal, so if there is an afterlife, fucking fantastic.
Yes.
Although, unless it's just pure torture. Because I don't remember what it was from, but it was a sci-fi thing, I think, where God is canon, And this unit cannons.
You ship God with it. He's just like a character to play with, yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So, heaven and hell are real, but heaven, if you make it to heaven, your life is just spent praying to God.
Awful.
Like, just sit, yes. And then, but if you go to hell, it's still the incredible torment and torture and shit. So
Just
that
as
after, yes. It's either you get to live not in pain, but you do the same thing forever.
Awful.
Like, yes. Like, surely your voice box would get so, like,
It's
chanting.
heaven. It just like
God makes
regenerates.
it.
It's like the prayer 1,478,193's voice box is injured. I got it. Get back to praying. What kind of asshole needs to be prayed to for like
billions of things forever? And just one person. That ego. And that can. I don't ship him with anyone.
No, I ship him with a mirror. Or a clone. Like, no way.
Surely that would just be like a noise at that point. Like, how many people need to pray before you can't tell the difference anymore?
Oh.
Like the difference between 1,000 people and 1,000,000. Surely can't be that much. Like, it would just be slightly louder, right? No, like, you still can't, like, discern between, like, if there's a group of 1,000, there's no way you could discern a single hum.
Oh, you mean like,
that, right?
like identify each specific person?
Yeah. Like, it would just,
yeah.
the between 1,000 and 1,000,000 would be louder. I'll give you that. But, like, it would be the same besides the volume. But if you're God, you just turn your hearing aid down. You know?
I mean, he is old. I get you. Yeah, dude, sometimes I can't tell when, like, if there's 10 of us, which we don't do because of COVID. But, like, sometimes I'm just like, whoa, who said that? You know what I mean? So, yeah. But he's God. Maybe his whole thing is, like, my true superpower isn't omnipotence. It's being able to tell who's talking. Yeah. I would hate that, man. That's such a dickish move. I gave you this great life and you were awesome and didn't get to enjoy all the parts of it. And now you get to pray to me forever. At that point, you're just like, Satan, just
stab me in the butthole.
Can you just?
I want to feel something.
Mutual suicide, please. Just kill each other and end it. I'd like. I would like. I don't know what kind of. I would like a bunch of afterlives to be true.
I don't want the Greek pantheon to be true.
Oh no, they are scary and creepy.
Zeus sounds like a fucking dick.
Do you know Zeus is the god of like manners and etiquette?
What?
Yeah, and he fucks everyone's wife.
What?
Yeah. He's the god of family values and like
family values.
Yeah, I completely agree. Mr. slams his sister on the regular.
Oh my god.
So he lightning in the sky and ruler of the gods and cheating on your wife, yeah. But he's also the god of maybe not family value. I think that's Hera. Hera's like family and stuff, but like he's the god of hospitality.
What?
Yeah, that's it. Not manners. Like the whole thing of hospitality. You've got a TAFE degree in hospitality, thanks Zeus. But yeah, so like if you break rules, like you don't like treat your guests right,
oh my god,
he loses his shit, like zaps you with lightning.
Oh my god.
There's this one where I think it's Tantalus. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tantalus. If I'm wrong, may Zeus strike me down now. I think we're good. Where he was loved. He was a son of Zeus, a demigod and a king, and he constantly had the gods over. And he was like, "Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give him a great feast this time. I'm gonna be an excellent host. My son, come here." And he like serves his son for dinner.
Whoa!
Yeah.
It's just like that.
No, all the gods were like could tell instantly something was wrong, except for Demeter, who her daughter was taken by Hades at that point. It was a time of the year where it's winter. And she was all upset, so she just absentmindedly started eating a bit of the kid's shoulder.
Ah!
And then everyone's like, no, stop! And then they like resurrect the kid and just gives him like an iron gold shoulder or whatever. That's like recompense.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah,
sorry, your shoulder.
Sorry, my sister / auntie like did that too. And yeah, Zeus was like, the fuck? And like cursed him to like never be able to be satisfied, like drinking water or eating.
Ooh.
Like he's hell Tartarus torture is like he's in the water, he's like in a lake that's about yay high, and there's a tree with delicious fruits up here. If he tries to reach the fruit, the tree retracts. If he tries to go down and drink water, the water recedes.
Whoa.
And he just has to suffer that for eternity.
Oh, I mean, at least you're not having an eagle. Vultures eat out your liver every day.
Oh, dude.
That one sounds painful. Oh, that's emotionally painful, though. I don't know what's worse, because it's still, you have to see your body getting ripped open on the reg.
But then at that point, after an eternity of the same thing, you kind of be like...
Hi, Frank. Hi, you hated me again. You know it. How's the wife?
Oh, yeah. Did you get the present I recommended? No, it's a good idea. Hey, man, you're alright. You need to eat more. Your liver tastes awful. Yeah, sorry, man. I've been boozing pretty hard. It's like, how do you get an alcohol? Oh, I have my ways.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, no, so Zeus is god of hospitality. And so the two big rules in ancient Greece is you got to be hospitable and you can't commit, can't kill family. Filial side. Don't commit patricide, matricide. Yeah, Kratos is... That's why Zeus was mad.
Yeah.
You killed your cousin, dude. What the fuck? That's like rule number 1. Rule number 2 is be nice to your guests. Rule number 3 is don't be a lady while I'm out. That's Zeus's 3 rules.
He didn't just care about ladies, it was everyone.
He would do everyone. Mad respect to that.
Just don't be out when I'm out.
Oh, that reminds me of this thing in the Bible. Okay.
Yes, go on.
Okay, I remember reading this, and it wasn't facts, so I just like to believe it. So I'm just going to say it. So, you know how in some versions of the Bible it's like it's wrong. It says homosexuality is wrong, which none of us believe, clearly. But apparently it was an ancient Greek translation that said, a man shall not lay with a young man. Like a young boy.
Yeah.
Pedophilia is wrong.
Yeah.
Because of all the Spartans and their creepy, banging 12 to 17-year-olds.
Were they?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's very not cool. Because besides that, Sparta's fantastic. Great location. Strong army.
They let
strong,
women
powerful
vote
women
before Athens and stuff, right?
Yeah, they owned land.
Yeah.
They ran households. They exercised and trained, and
Woo!
their status was pretty much equal. Anyway, the thing is, and then it got bastardized. The translation got bastardized into just men shall not lay with men.
No.
But yeah, which was wrong. It's according to this that I read, which is lost in the ether of my brain. I should look it up again properly. Yeah, men shall not lie with young boys. So pedophilia is bad.
I mean, I agree with that one.
Yeah, I agree with that one heaps. I don't want any young boys to be touched in a way that they don't feel comfortable with.
Or just anyone.
Or just anyone, yeah. No one touch little boys. They should be frozen in midair until they're 18. And
Not even the earth.
And then they can join humanity. A bunch of uneducated nonsense 18-year-olds. That's how we got Republicans. Oh, did I just say that out loud? High five.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Burn!
Slam. But yeah. It's a bunch of stuff like that that's weird translations.
You know how Mary's... I heard this one as well. You know how Mary's supposed to be a virgin?
Yeah.
I remember reading somewhere that it was... The translation just meant pure and clean. Not necessarily virgin, just
So she had a shower?
Yeah, well, back in those days, that was still, clean was impressive.
Yeah, but it kind of makes her come off as kind of vain.
I took a dip in a river.
No, but everyone else is working really hard, and I just imagine her, her mom's please help me, my child, I can't carry this.
No.
Walk through the dirt streets like a peasant.
I am pure.
How dare you? Yeah. Ugh, that's weird. I mean, people are going to put their agenda in everything. It's why, all the Norse mythologies have, a lot of Christian elements. Because when Christians came to different countries, they would, copy down their myths. But they would anglicize, not anglicize, they would give them Christian elements. So, gods and goddesses would actually just become witches or holy spirits. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of beings that are actually gods or deities of some sort are just transformed into powerful people or heroes or stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, like a lot of Irish myths, especially because that's where a lot of Catholicism like settled in. There was like this hero named.
That's a great name.
It's great. I think it's Cuchulainn, and he's like this. He's like the great folkloric hero of Ireland, and he was meant to be the son of a god named Lu, who's like their king of the gods, and he's also meant to be a reincarnation of him. So he's his own dad, which whatever.
Impressive.
Yeah, but it's kind of interesting. Lu is a god of light, and he reincarnated his son. That's also him. Sounds a bit biblical, doesn't it? Baldur is the Norse god of light and hope and all the good stuff, and after Ragnarok, he's dead and he resurrects.
Whoa.
Sounds a bit Catholic-y.
Oh. Hey there, me. It's you.
My
Me.
son. Would you be your own dad if you could?
Be my own.
Yeah, would you? I wouldn't.
I would be a very harsh dad to
Just be
myself.
a
You little
dick.
fucking shit. Go to your room. Fuck you, me.
Why are you doing this? I hate myself.
You'll understand when you're older. I understand now. I'm you.
It's an endless cycle of yous hating yourself. On your deathbed, you're like, I never loved me. And then you die.
I never loved me too.
And then the younger one who's like 70 and you're 90 is like, yeah, cool. Bye.
So my inheritance.
I left it all to my grandchild.
It's also me.
That's me! Oh, it's so silly. We're adults. We're in our mid-20s.
How? I feel like I haven't aged since I was 19. 18 now, I'm matured. But like 19, it's the same.
I feel like mentally, I'm the same.
Yes.
I think physically I'll like tan or get more pale,
Now.
lose weight or gain weight, you know what I mean? Like I physically look different, but like, yeah. I'm mentally the same. I don't think I've changed mentally.
No. Dick jokes will always be funny.
Dude, dick jokes are fucking hilarious. The quick ones I tell every girlfriend I've ever had. The long ones I tell alone by myself, which frustrate me. The small ones when it's cold. And the long ones in my imagination.
No, that's real.
Yeah, totally. I'm not avoiding eye contact for no reason. But yeah, man, it's good.
Have you ever like just really looked at it?
Your dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just how
You're out under the table.
they will never know.
Except I just told them.
But yeah, like, do you see how weird it is?
No.
It's like wrinkling in some parts, like consistent.
Yeah. It was just ribbed for everyone else's pleasure.
It's got little bumps.
Ugh. Like that Family Guy scene. I'm a tumor. But it's like different tumors.
They're all singing in harmony, praising God.
Hell yeah. Your dick would not be happy in the afterlife. But that's true though, because it's not like you've been a good person, now here's all the hookers and blow you could ever have. Like, that's not gonna happen. I wouldn't mind reincarnation, but like into human.
Another human.
Yeah, I don't want to become like a mango caterpillar or
No,
something.
I want to be a fucking octopus.
Ah, no.
You get 8 limbs. You know what you can do with the 8 limbs? And also the color changing and shape shifting a little bit.
You can die in 20 years, that's what you can do.
That's still, like, imagine what you could do in 20 years with 8 fucking limbs.
Die in 10 because you get caught. There you go. I'm going to just keep being a dick about this. Octopuses, like, are delicious, and I will eat them all day, every day. But I would not want to be one.
They are so smart.
They are.
They're incredibly smart.
Are they, like, near us? Or very close at the very least, right?
Yeah. I think they passed the mirror test thing.
Mirror test?
Where it's most animals. So if you put a mirror in front of most animals, they think it's another member of their species. So they either yeah. Most apes, like gorillas, chimps, orangutans, they're like, oh look, that's me, that's cool, ha ha ha. Crows, for whatever fucking reason.
Crows are smart.
Crows is just weird. That's Don't know why, and I think octopuses too.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, but like, I would not want to be super smart and then only be able to have like a lifespan of 20 years. I think that would like...
But shape-shifting.
You can do that now. It's called plastic surgery.
Fit into any crevice. It's the size of your mouth.
I can do that now. Watch. Like, nah. I'd rather have fingies and air.
Fingies.
Yeah, I'd rather have these and air. Well, okay, what animal would you be? So you would be an octopus as your like go-to.
Cthulhu.
Whoa. Dude, that's not, that you leveled up. You're like beyond human at that point.
It's basically the same. Have you seen fucking octopuses? Octopies, octopods, octopuses.
Except they're attached to like a half man, half dragon body. You get wings.
Which is immortal. And
you're immortal.
That makes human go crazy just by looking at him.
Which is, that must be lonely.
I just wanted friends.
Hey, nice to meet you. Oh my god! Just ripping out your hair, like looking at it, and he's just like, oh, they got crazy again.
Just go back under the sea for another 1,000 years.
Maybe they'll get smarter. just popping up every 1,000 years, like, you gone crazy yet? Oh, yeah. Crazy? And they finally aren't crazy, and they're like,
friends!
And they're like, we don't want to hang out with you, you're gross. They're just shallow dicks. Which okay, immortality, right?
Yes.
So humans will still evolve.
Yes.
Right? How long do you think before you just don't fit in anymore? Because say you don't evolve when you're an immortal.
Because you're not being... I feel like we'd go with technology.
We would.
We would be like... You don't need that silly human blood-filled limb. Here, have a robot arm.
I like... as long as it can feel and function, I guess I'd be kind of okay with that.
No, I don't want to feel my arms. What's the fucking point if it's a robot?
Yeah, but like, sensations. It's like enjoyable to have like tactile sensations.
No, it just hurts. See previous episode where I got bit by a fucking horse.
Yeah, but like... You know, you should have punched the horse back.
Then I would feel the hand breaking. None of this is good.
Then I would feel this joyous sensation of punching a horse, which might be painful, but
encouraging animal violence.
No, animal equality. Because it attacks you, you attack it back.
Nah,
I don't see the problem with that. You're treating them as equals.
Fair fight.
Yeah. If you can bite, then you can get punched. If you bite, you should get punched. Unless you're like a dog. Don't punch dogs. Don't punch dogs. They didn't do anything wrong. Get a tetanus shot. Did you get a tetanus shot? Did you have to?
Years ago though. Oh, for the horse.
Yeah.
No, it didn't break skin. So
okay.
Like, whatever. I mean, maybe should.
Frothing at the mouth, like. That's.
Do you know what tetanus does to you?
No, I have no idea.
It makes your muscles contract.
Oh.
So it's like, imagine lockjaw by all of your body, so you're constantly like in a fist, like you're painfully tensing.
Oh, I would hate that.
You can't move because you're locked.
Can you even breathe?
That's what kills you. Because then things start like, those
shutting
muscles
down.
start, yeah. Heart stops and things if it's like a really bad.
So that's why you have to quickly get a tetanus shot.
I don't know how, yes.
You have like 8 to 12 weeks, I know that,
Yeah.
but like, is there a cure once you've got tetanus? Or it's like 100% fatality?
I'm not a doctor. I just know what it does.
I'm not one either. Like I can't claim that shit either. That's so scary that something like that, I don't know, you just get bit by something and it's like, yep, dead. Locked forever. That would have happened a lot in like primitive days. If tetanus existed that long ago.
It's in the dirt, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything. Didn't wash something properly. Bam!
Tetanus. just, oh man. I'm going to pick Terry again.
Unga Bunga's looking very angry today.
Unga Bunga has died. Oh, did you hear about the origin of Mumbo Jumbo?
Yes.
Do you remember? Oh, did you watch the? You know what I'm talking about.
Say it.
Well, it's just in the what was the name of the tribe? Do you remember the name of the tribe?
I know it was in Africa.
There's like a thing on the screen, and I'm like,
Oh.
anyway, the tribe. There's this African tribe, and they practiced polygamy, so male polygamy. So one guy could have multiple wives. And what would happen is if he ever had a dispute with one of his wives, out from the forest, a wild deity would appear wearing a mask and clothing made out of twigs and leaves, shouting random nonsense. And then the whole village or tribe would have a big party and celebration. They'd be feasting and dancing. And then once they're done, they tie up the woman, because she's always at fault, and just smack her upside the head with a stick until the problem solved itself. And then he would come screaming back into the forest. And the whole thing is that the guy would just spout random gibberish, and he was called Mumbo Jumbo, and that's where the term Mumbo Jumbo came from. But he wasn't some, like, weird deity. He was just some dick in the tribe that was friends with the husband, or the husband himself, who was just like, you know what I'll do to settle all disputes? Beat the shit out of one of my wives with a stick.
God.
But imagine getting away with that. Like,
surely they all know as well.
but like, I don't know, man.
How do you keep something like that a secret?
That's true. Plus, like, surely he's like, that's the exact same scratch Dennis had. I don't know
Sounds
African
the
names.
same.
Yeah, Dennis had, and they have the same voice and the same height and body, and the mask fell off, and I'm looking at his face. Like, the fuck?
That's probably how they found out.
Yeah, bro. Just, someone was like, I'm not taking this shit. Slap. And it was like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit. I mean Mumbo Jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo. Google a bit. But like, then I'm imagining like them just like, we must sacrifice him to keep the secret. And they're like, he was just faking it. That's not the real Mumbo Jumbo. And they kill him, and then they get another guy to come
Sorry,
out.
Dennis, but you fucked up.
You get what you get. We told you to bob and weave, dude. You didn't bob and weave. Just got slapped. Oh, crazy. It's just the things people do to just like have their
Keep
way.
power.
Yeah.
So silly.
It's just silly. It's like someone cuts you off just to like do what they want. How long have we going for?
58. Hour and 16.
Wait, which one's the right one?
That one, hour and 16.
Holy shit! Have you been looking at the other one?
Yeah, I've been looking at the other one.
That's awesome. Wow, what kind of loser watches an hour and 15 minutes of people chatting?
Speaking about power, we have the power.
We have the power.
We have the power now.
We have the power.
Woo! Alright, so because we have the power, please like and subscribe and follow on.
Say please, just demand it.
Please, Mumbo Jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo. If you don't like, comment, and subscribe, then Peter and I will dress up in twigs and leaves and beat you with sticks. And that is not a legal threat from me because I can't afford to deal with any of that. Yes. I retract my previous statement. I hope you enjoyed the podcast.
Bye!
Bye!